Today we're entering the world of South Park. Our goal to platinum South Park Stick of Truth. South Park Stick of Truth has 51 trophies with a difficulty of 4 out of 10 and estimated to take us around 20 hours. A large amount of these trophies are missable. This is how many missable trophies we've got, so it is going to be a damn pain in the ass to make sure that we get them all. Those of you that have done Platinum Hunter before, you'll know that on PSN profiles, we always start at stage 1, beating the main quest and getting all the collectibles and looking out for those damn missable trophies. One final thing before we get into the video, if you enjoy what you're seeing, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more.
Here we go!
Alright, so the first trophy we're going to grab, we will require Carmen to call us a douchebag.
You are a douchebag.
You want to keep the very well, douchebag.
That gives our first trophy of South Park Stick of Truth called Acceptance. The next trophy we're after is called Heisenberg. This requires us to dress up as Walter White himself.
I'm the cook.
I've already got the items, but we have to equip a bald cap and a goatee, which is funny enough named the Evil Carmen goatee.
Nothing ever.
And then we head over to Kenny's and beat up some high people hiding in his garage.
Not the usual kid that picks up the package, huh? Oh shit! It's a kip.
Once they've been beaten up, we get the trophy Heisenberg. This next one called Shutout is one of those random ones you get. Basically, we just need to block our enemies' attacks and then kill them. We then learn that Craig's in detention and we got to go free him.
If they've locked away our thief in detention, we have no hope of getting back the Stick of Truth. We have to break him out.
Whilst breaking Craig out, we pick up the Poco Chinpoco trophy, which is collecting 5 of them. We also pick up Daywalker, which is defeating one of the gingers with freckles. And then we free Craig.
Damn you, Craig!
Next up, we learn that the bad has the Stick of Truth, which means we're heading to the Giggling Donkey Inn.
The Inn of the Giggling Donkey.
And we finally come face to face with the bard. We pick up the Skilled Defender trophy, which is doing 100 blocked attacks.
You want to throw down, bro? Kick his ass, douchebag.
And that we do. And we pick up the Weapon Proficiency trophy here, which we get from doing perfect attacks. We then return the Stick of Truth back to its home. That brings a close to our first day in South Park and also giving us another trophy for doing exactly that, beating our first day in South Park. We then get visited by some aliens. I don't know about you guys, but aliens have always scared the crap out of me ever since I was younger and saw signs. We pick up the Mastery trophy right here, which we get by upgrading 5 abilities to the max.
Your friend.
Oh yeah, we also free Randy Marsh from aliens, yeah. Cool. Oh, and the alien ship also crashes, so yeah. Good luck, residents of South Park. We pick up the trophy for completing our first day in South Park. We get the Chinpoco Loco trophy, which means we've now collected 15 of the Chin Pokemons. We then recruit the Goths to our side. This will give us our next trophy, which is called the Non-Conformist, which is rather iconic when you think about it. The whole reason for that mission was they wanted us to dress like them, and so conforming to them, which is why I quite like that trophy.
Ironic.
We then learn that the elves are hiding the Stick of Truth in the school, so yeah, it's time to return to that school and beat up some school kids, I guess.
Ooh, they blew their horn! Blow ours, Butters!
We pick up the Dragon Wrath trophy, which is by knocking out 3 or more enemies with a single fire outside of battle. We then encounter the hall monitors who have been taken over by the zombie virus. A trophy is achieved here by letting them bite us 3 times without blocking. We then get 2 trophies here, one for siding against the elves, and we get the KKK hero, and then the other one for siding against Carmen, which gets us the Elven hero trophy. That was a bit weird. Okay. But the next 2 trophies we get, I can't show on YouTube. The first one is called Perverted, and it requires us to sit and imagine now that our parents are just going at it, and we've got to watch it for 60 seconds, and that will give us another trophy. And the next one is called Rebuttal. This is interrupting 5 channel attacks by using fart. We get this in quite an awkward situation as well, so we cannot shoot on YouTube. The next one is Irritable Bowels, which we get by straight up shitting ourselves during a boss battle. And that brings us start to day 2 in South Park. We are now tasked with getting the girls to join our group so we can try and take on Clyde, who has taken the stick of truth for himself. The game has a lot of fart jokes. We get another trophy here, which we just have to fart on all of our companions, and we get just saying hi. Our next trophy we pick up while we are exploring the sewers under South Park. We get that by just farting on someone that's already been downed. The next trophy basically requires us to play hide and seek with Jesus. Are we cool, Jesus? Are we cool, man? I think we are. We then meet up with the girls who task us with heading to the abortion clinic. But in order for us to enter the abortion clinic, we're going to need a bit of a girl makeover. So yeah, here comes some messed up trophies. One we get for farting on a fetus. Yes, you did hear me correctly there.
The area is secure. Code green.
We're also tasked with heading off to Canada. Yes, Canada, to get the assistance of them to fight against Clyde. However, whilst we are here in Canada, there are a couple of trophies that we do need to get, and we'll make our way through those. Just an important part of the platinum here, we need to leave the Bishop of Banff alive, because if we kill him at this point, we don't get him as part of our friend group, and we won't be able to get the trophy for collecting all the friends. In this option, we have to take the dire pig testicles instead of killing him. We then pick up the Truth to Power trophy, which requires us to fast on authority figures, which is Father Maxi, Mayor McDaniels, Principal Victoria, and the final one here, which we did, was the Minister of Montreal. We then have a discussion with him to let him know that he is now free. Off you go, Minister of Montreal. Get out of these catacombs and make a life for yourself. This will also give us the trophy more popular than Jesus, which is friends with half of South Park. We then head back to the rest of the group to let them know that the girls and the pirates will be joining us in the fight against Clyde. But before we go and fight Clyde ourselves, guys, there are a couple of things we need to do to get trophies whilst doing that. The first part of that is heading to the rhinoplasty, because we essentially need to get a face transplant to become David Hasselhoff. We're going to take David Hasselhoff's face, because that's going to get us a trophy at the end of the game if we defeat the final boss with David Hasselhoff's face. I've not included the footage of getting this one, but the final thing we needed to get before we took on the final boss was dire raids. It requires us to go to Canada, keep killing the dire animals until they bite us, and we receive dire raids from them. Yeah, you did hear me correctly, until we receive dire raids. Essentially, you just need to kill the final boss with that.
Will be written and sung about on YouTube for days to come.
Whilst doing the assault on Clyde's place, we get Chinpocalypse, which is collecting all the Chin Pokemons. I can't believe I'm actually about to say this, but as part of the final assault on Clyde's place, we are basically given a situation where we have to shrink in size. Oh, and okay, we have to go inside of Mr. Slave. Yeah, we literally have to go inside of Mr. Slave. And there's also a trophy that we need to make sure we pick up whilst we do this. The trophy that we pick up while inside Mr. Slave is we need to basically use his summon whilst inside of him. And we get the trophy Inside Joke. Once we escape from outside of Mr. Slave, we get a trophy called Shopaholic, which means we've now collected half of the available costume sets in the game. We then come face to face with Clyde, who's actually got some of the toxic waste and thinks he's about to use it to take us on. Little does he know that it turns stuff bad, and we actually end up encountering Zombie Chef.
I'm gonna make love to you, woman.
Yeah. After beating Zombie Chef, we then learn that we are Dovahkiin. Easter egg there, if anyone knows what Dovahkiin is from, comment down below if you are still watching the video. We also will then get betrayed by Kenny, who it turns out is the final boss of the game. We pick up the Pullin' Mud trophy for shitting in our pants during 3 battles. We grab another trophy against Kenny, which is flinging our poo in, basically. We come down to the end of the story, and we must do what we swore to never do, and that is fart on another man's balls. For this, we get the face-off, which is defeating the final boss with David Hasselhoff's face. We get 2 girls, 1 stick, which is defeating the final boss with the girl makeup on. And we get Outpatient, which is defeating the final boss with dire raids contracted, which gives us all the story-based trophies, and all that's left now is to wrap up a couple of bits that we can do outside the main story, guys. We also get for the hoarder, that means that we didn't sell a single item during the playthrough of the game. And we also get no child left behind. That means we completed the game and never ended a battle with a buddy knocked out. And we also got Stick Savior, which we defeated Princess Kenny and recovered the Stick of Truth, which is the story one. Okay, so at this point I'd completed all the story stuff and all was left to wrap up is some of the side stuff. So get ready guys, because a lot of fast trophies are coming towards the end of this video. We get daddy issues for befriending our father. We get junk peddler for selling 300 junk items. Make it rain for spending over 500. Archaeologist for opening all of the garages inside of South Park. Friends in Strange Places for befriending both crab people and gnomes. More popular than John Lennon, which is a big one. It now means that we have befriended everyone that we can inside of South Park. Canadian Handshake we get by fighting on some animals. The easiest way to do this. This is for platinum people 100 times. We then pick up Clothes Store, which means we now own every costume set within South Park. And whilst here, we also get pick up Full Arsenal, which is for owning every weapon inside of South Park Stick of Truth. We pick up the Animal Cruelty Trophy for farting on animals. We also pick up the Dog Whistle, which means we farted on a dog while in gnome form. We also pick up Ass of Fire, which means we defeated 20 enemies using Carmen's butt. We also pick up the Avenger Trophy, which is defeating 3 enemies with a downed friend. And the final trophy that we get is You Bastards, which means that Kenny has died over 10 times in combat. And that gives us our Platinum Trophy for South Park Stick of Truth. Alright everybody, that is a wrap on South Park Stick of Truth. Our first Platinum Trophy on our account that we're trying to build all loads of Platinum Trophies on. You'll find a video in the description down below on more details about our pathway for this. Overall, I did enjoy this one. A bit frustrating. There's a lot of missable trophies. I feel like you really need to follow a guide if you want to do this efficiently. Obviously, I imagine some people haven't followed a guide. But guys, if you have enjoyed this one, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, because we're going to have loads of platinum trophies. I think I've got about 4 or 5 videos banked of platinums at the moment. So stay tuned for those and subscribe if you are going to enjoy our platinum videos. Bye-bye.